How's my camera stand? Yeah. One spot it's not supposed to be. All right. So as you can see, I had to move her off the main table. But everything is connected. The hands, elbows, shoulders, arms all work. I'll do what they're supposed to do. Hips and knees bend. Not a great range of motion, but enough to pose her a little bit on the couch or whatever. So the next step, and the last step before I start making the skin, which will involve a whole lot of the serger, is I have to reinforce the bottom edge on the feet. Because if you just put straight spandex over top of there, they're just going to squish. She'll have nubs. I want her to have nubs, I want her to have feet, so I'm going to make that solid so it doesn't compress with the spandex. And go along the edge so they don't get flat. Like, squish this way. And that, to that end, I've traced one of her feet. I cut it out, fold these tabs up and around, and then carpet tape it onto her foot. Because I'm out of glue. I managed to completely use. Right, let's get rid of that first, it's excess. Yeah, cut off all the excess so we only got this one piece to work with. That'll make life simpler. One of the upsides to working this way is there's going to be a whole lot less going through a whole lot fewer blades. Going through cutting foam goes through a whole lot of blades on this knife. I'm not on camera here, but all right. Down alongside one of her feet here so you can see what's going on. Is that the one I did? I think that's the one I did. Yeah, that's the one I traced. So, or they're both identical. Either way, that goes that way, that goes that way. That'll wrap around there. That one will wrap around the top. Like that. So we'll carpet tape that on. I'll duplicate the work on the other side. And then I'll start working on the skin. Well, she's got sandals now. Didn't look too comfortable, but Well, they're going to serve as the soles of her feet. She's not going to do a lot of standing up anyway. Okay, next we got to start working on the skin, and that means digging out all the spandex and opening up a pattern. As much as I changed a great deal of this doll pattern, you know, the pattern, the Runo pattern, called for a wooden and cardboard skeleton for the whole thing, building up all of the various body parts with cotton batting and tape and fabric over top of it before putting the skin on. As much as I changed a whole lot of that by sculpting down open cell foam, foregoing most of the skeleton, replacing the skeletal pieces that are there with these cardboard hinges and with a dowel through the upper body to accommodate the shoulder joint. You know, I changed a lot of it. But I kept the pattern for the skin, which is essentially a body stocking. So let's dig out the fabric and see what we got. I'm thinking using the tan stuff on her legs. Darker color here. This is actually two-tone, so we'll put the lighter. Yeah, we'll put the lighter of that on her legs. Or this, or both. She's going to spend a lot of time covered up anyway. Most of her is going to be covered at most times. So we got fabric for the legs. Got fabric for the arms and the majority of the body, and the rest will be enough for the head after the fact. The lightest color stuff is going to be on the head. In the event we run out, I still got this semi-green stuff. It is a flesh tone. I mean, it's possible, but it's kind of got a green tint to it, so that's going to be last. Let's lay all this out and see how much we got. Oh. Oh. That'll make things simpler. It's a tube. Huh. That is specifically for making skirts. So, we're going to cut that, because we got twice as much of it as we think we do. Let's see what this piece here has. Not so much, but not bad. Might be able to get the whole thing out of that really light colored stuff, which would suit. I'll try for that. If not, how much of these other colors do I got? These three are the most flesh tone of the flesh tones. I got a little more than a yard of each of those two. This, I got a little more than a yard of it. Chunks there that need to be cut off. Yeah, that's all in smaller pieces, so that's fine. So we've got these three. We've got twice as much of this as you can see because it's a tube. And yeah, I'll dig up the pattern and we'll go on from there.